Hey guys and gals and morons. Hey, this is the video on the Jensen amplifiers, and I had got a comment from one dude. I don't think it was on this particular video, but the guy had said, "Hey man, why don't you stop telling people that amps that are made in South Korea?" He had to point out South Korea, which you very rarely see an amp that says South Korea. But anyway, he says South Korea, and when it's really made in South Korea, and you're saying it's China. Well, that's because you're fucking wrong, and I don't want fake news on my channel, so I just deleted his ass. That's what I do. I'm here to educate, teach people how to save money. I've told you all the reasons I'm here to prove a point that you don't have to spend crazy money to get shit loud. I'm going to prove this real soon. Just remember, we came out weak as possible, but and I did say this too. I said, I'm running a true budget bass build. So yeah, we're running 2 Jensen power amplifiers in that Scion that were from Goodwill that I paid $10 a piece for that nobody bid on. If you don't believe it, you can flip the damn amplifiers over, and one of them's got the not tested on the back from Goodwill. The other one don't have nothing on it, but they're both from Goodwill, I can assure you. I have no reason to lie about it. If you want me to pull up receipts, I'll be glad to. It's not a problem. But anyway, about this video, we had a comment that's fake news, and I'm going to let the guy stay here. If he wants to move on, move on. But he put some fake news, and what's good about this channel is there are guys that will chime in like I do and say, hey, you're wrong, dude. You're not right. So here we go. I'm going to show you the comment. Let me get to the comment screen. All right, go to comments. First of all, I'd like to say good job, Jeremy Hearn, because Jeremy has been paying attention. He bought him an amp, Cobalt amp for $15 and flipped it and made $35 profit. Think about that, guys. $35 profit in 1 minute. Yeah, 1 minute. So if you done 1 minute, what is the math on that per hour? Is that $3,500 an hour? Good job, Jeremy. All right, Krusty Pickles. He says he knows a guy from Jensen Electronics, and back in the 90s, Jensen's good shit. Clark 7323, he used 2 silver Jensen amps to run, or the blue and silver Jensen amps. I know which ones he's talking about. They got the shiny blue. He says don't run them below 2 ohm. They don't like that. No, they don't. But if you got a Jensen amp that'll do 1 ohm, it'll run below 1 ohm. And he got his first ticket, his first noise ticket. Congratulations on that, though. Ravenous Bitch. Hell yeah, nothing wrong with those. There's nothing wrong with them. Matt Gwynn, head units Jensen, 4 volt without clipping, gave $130 for it. Yep. Great find, Raging Cajun. And here's where things got messed up. So this guy here, which I'm not picking on you, man. I'm just telling you, you got to do your homework on my channel. So you said Dual is made by Jensen, not Jensen made by Dual. No, that's fake news. There's where you got corrected, and this is correct. Sean Amatic corrected you. Dual parent Namsung acquired Jensen in 2015. True story. That's not fake news. That's true story. That's fake news. I'm going to let that stay up there because I want this right here to stay here. All right, so these Jensen amps, let me explain something about these Jensen amps. They have a non-regulated output section. So when you basically beef the power up on the input, it's going to put out more output. So if these are rated at 14.4 or 12 volts, I can't remember which one it is, it's going to pick up power. That's why they're in the car right now. Yeah, you didn't think I was going to run these in the car. They're in the car. So I'm going to take you for a tour outside. Let's go outside. Guys, I've already listened. When I do a video about an amp and I say I think I'm going to do something with it, I've already did it. It's finally stopped raining. Don't look at this wire nightmare out here. Look at my pretty little flowers out there. Yeah, it's still drizzling a little bit. I've already put the amps in the car. I did it last night. Early, well actually it was yesterday, and then last night the door won't shut, so I had to move everything. So don't look at the wire nightmare here. But you're gonna see, what's that right there? Jensen, below the fried rice amps. Jensen right there. Mid-bass driver, mid-bass passenger. These, I'm running 1 per 2 subs behind the seats. The tympano was right there. And I don't look at this wiring mess because I'm having to redo it all, because I ended up running, you'll see right there, I ended up running, I had to pull these apart to find out where the issue was with, there was a damn wire right here, ground wire, touching the damn remote wires, and I didn't install that. So anyway, I had to fix that, but I was testing it here, so I pulled it back to test it. That's why these are free. This ain't nothing but a ground. The tympano was right there, a 3000 tympano, and I'm gonna show you I'm running on a budget, guys. This is true budget shit. $10, $10. I'm not telling you what I pay for them. That's my stuff, but I'll show you in the back of the car where I run everything. All 1-aught. Everything in the car to the amplifier, to the batteries is 1-aught, except for the input power from the alternators. These are 2-aught EB Flex. I run 2-aught EB Flex grounds. You'll see that's 2-aught EB Flex grounds, and I run the rest is all Majestic 1-aught to every amp in the car. Okay, there's 6 amps back there. There's 6 amps up here. There's going to be 7. I got to cram them in that tight spot, and then I got to neaten up all these wires. That's why you see all this extra, so it can be moved around and I can get it where I need it. I'll neaten it up. It'll be perfect. These amps are kicking ass. They jam, and I'll show you what they're running on. It's loud. Oh, let me show you another thing. So the tympano that was blew up the first time, the black amp, was because it was wired incorrectly, but it was a new amp. I paid full money for it. For this amp that's been running fine, where it says doors mid-range, this will be back in the car. I'll do a video. I'll do it tomorrow when it's dry outside. I'll put it all back together. Notice it says 30-day warranty only. This is a refurb. I did not pay full price for that amp, guys. That's what I'm saying. This is a budget build. 100% budget. On Harmony subs that I was told were shit. There's nothing wrong with these damn subs. Look at them. They're perfect. I've been beating the hell out of these things. So the speakers, or the Jensen amplifiers, I'm gonna show you what they're running. Those right there. I got 1 amp on 2 mid bass tympanos, and it's beyond loud. There's 20. Right now, there's 20 speakers in the car. When I'm finished, there'll be 24 total. So, and this little cab right here, this ain't a Suburban. This ain't a tractor trailer truck. This is a Scion with a little tiny cab with 24 speakers in it. Okay, so it's got 10 8-inch speakers in the front. 10. On a lot of power. So when the pillars are done and all that, Duck's building those right now. When that's done, this car will have 24 speakers up front. Believe me, it's going to be loud, because I'm having to do it that way, because when I change these out to my custom subs, I'm going to have a lot of screaming mids and highs to keep up with that, because that shit I got is killer. killer subs. Built from Patrick from Robot Underground. I hope Patrick gets out. He's a good dude, and he's being treated wrong. I need to check my mailbox anyway, but he's been treated wrong, and he's a good sub builder, man. He's never done me wrong in any way, shape, or form. I hate other people had bad experiences, but I haven't had one. Not a single problem. I've always been into the budget game. Patrick opened my eyes up a few times on other things that I wasn't aware of. And that just made me, there's where I cleaned out an amp that I told you it was nasty as shit. The old stinky. Look what it did to my concrete. But, and that black stuff right there. But anyway, I thought I'd show that video to you to prove that, yeah, there's Jensen amplifiers in a guy's car that can buy any amp I want. Guys, I'm not poor. All right. I got amps laying around on the damn floor just waiting to get built. I mean, just trust me. I'm not poor at all when it comes to money or anything. Amplifiers, whatever it takes. I would say an aftermarket amps, not my amps. I have over 200. I probably have 200 amplifiers in this house right now, probably 200, because I got this upstairs that's full of amplifiers. So I'm gonna tell you right now, that's my stash up there. If you want to know, there's 200 amplifiers up there at least, and there's no telling how many's down here. Holy shit. So it's not about the money thing. I can buy any amp I want. I think I've proved that enough. But what I'm trying to teach you guys is to save your money. If you don't have money, do what I'm showing you to do, which is buy Jensen shit. Buy it off eBay. Buy it off these sites that sell amplifiers. I just showed you a video this morning. A $35 amp that I can easily flip for 200. Easily. I'm talking about easy. I'd say more in the 270 range. I could flip that amp for 270 in a heartbeat. It's worth that. And people go, oh, I can buy a better amp for, that makes more power. Yeah, but I'm telling you, you don't have nothing vintage. You got something from China, just like the rest are from China. And it won't last as long as the old shit. It won't. This new stuff today will not outlast this old gear. That old gear is built better. A lot of it was hand built. So it's just better equipment. It's like cars and trucks. I'm gonna give you an analogy, or not an analogy, just a comparison. A 1965 Ford or Chevrolet truck, like Merle Haggard said, they wish they built trucks like they used to. He said, I wish the Ford and the Chevy was built like they used to, were built like they used to, because they lasted forever. Now you buy a new one and it don't matter if it's Ford or Chevrolet. You drive off the fucking lot, you're lucky to get a mile up the road without a check engine light coming on or it breaking. It's the same thing about amps. These amps will last, man. I've proven it. We have took amps out of the garbage can and turned them on and they worked. They were rained on, rusty as hell, and didn't have a problem. I think Jerry one time took a Jensen amp out of the fucking garbage can, put it in Julian on 3 fried rice 12s, and it did a 40. A 200 watt Jensen, it did a 140. I think it was a 143. 143 dB. With a non-brace vehicle with 3 12s and an enclosure in the back on one Jensen 1998 amplifier that was in the garbage can. True story. He videoed the shit. Anyway, guys, you take care. Have a good day. Thought I'd teach you what's going on, and I am running Jensen amplifiers. See you.